What if I told you there's more to earning on X than just posting tweets? In fact, if you're relying on tweets alone, you could be leaving thousands on the table. So in this video, I'm going to share a simple method that smart creators use to not only boost their earnings, but to protect their livelihood. Alright, so if we look at a high-level overview of this method, the first step is posting daily content. Content is going to help you build a following and generate attention, but most importantly, it's going to help you build trust with your audience. Then, once you've gained their trust, the next step is to move these people from X to your email list. And there's a couple reasons for this. The first is that getting people on your email list allows you to own your audience. X is great for getting eyeballs, but ultimately you're not the one in charge. So that means at any moment, X could suspend your account and all your hard work would be gone. But with an email list, you're still able to contact your audience even if the platform ceases to exist. Another benefit is that you're protected from algorithm changes. For example, a recent algorithm change wiped out lots of people's reach. And if you're relying on content for your business, this could be devastating. But there's no algorithm in your inbox, so people are guaranteed to receive every email you send, unless of course they unsubscribe. So that's why you want to own your audience. But it's not just about protecting yourself. Your email list can also become another source of revenue. At the start, it's a good way to promote your products and services, and then once it gets bigger, you can have sponsorships, sell ads, and even offer paid newsletters. Plus, an email list is a sellable asset, so if your list got big enough, it could be acquired, as we've seen with newsletters like Morning Brew and The Hustle. So overall, there's a lot of benefits that come from having an email list. In fact, one of my biggest regrets is that I didn't start my email list sooner, even if I wasn't planning to send any emails yet, because then I would at least have these people on my list for when I was ready. So if you're in a similar position, it doesn't hurt to get a capture form up and start building your list now. And how do you get people on your list, you ask? Well, let me share a few things that have helped me. The first step is to choose an email provider. And personally, I use Kit, which has worked really well for me because I'm just using my email list to promote my school community. But if you want your email list to be more like a newsletter, then something like Beehive or Substack may work a little better. And I'll make sure to put a link to all of these down below. Then, once you've chosen your provider and created a simple capture form, you can add this link to your bio and start telling your audience about it. And there's a few main ways that I've done this. The simplest way is to just make a post letting your audience know that you have an email list. Another common way is to promote your email list underneath high-performing posts. So if they like the post, then they may like to join your email list as well. But perhaps the most powerful way to grow your email list is by building a lead magnet. And a lead magnet is some type of free resource that people can download in exchange for giving you their email. So an example of a lead magnet I built is this free X monetization cheat sheet. There's a link below to download if you want to look at it, but it's basically a 6-page PDF that answers commonly asked questions about X monetization. And the more valuable you can make your lead magnet, the more likely people are to, number one, actually want to download it, and then number two, want to stay subscribed to your list afterwards. And this doesn't have to be a PDF. It could also be things like a worksheet, quiz, AI chatbot, exclusive video, or really just anything that people are willing to give their email in exchange for. And if you're not sure what to make, try and think of a specific problem that your audience deals with, and then build the lead magnet to solve that problem. In my case, many people follow me for content about X monetization. And one of the biggest flaws of X monetization is that there's a lot of confusion in how it works. So I knew people would find a cheat sheet valuable because it clears up a lot of that confusion. All right, so now you've got people on your list, but what should you send them? Well, it's actually a lot more simple than you might think. For mine, I basically just take content that I would normally post on YouTube or X, and then I repurpose it for email. My philosophy is there's a reason people follow me, so I want the content they receive in my email to be along the lines of what they're used to seeing from me. In fact, I would encourage you to flip your mindset from X being the focus to your newsletter being the focus. When you do that, you think about X a lot differently because no longer is it the main thing, it's just a traffic source to build your email list. And that may seem counterintuitive to some, but think about it this way. It's not uncommon for some creators to charge thousands of dollars for an ad spot in their newsletter. For example, Chris Kerner charges $5,000 for one ad spot to his whole list. So if he was to send an email every week, that would be $260,000 a year. Or as a different example, your email could help sell digital products. So Justin Welsh sends a weekly newsletter, and then he puts a link to his products at the bottom, and he's done millions in sales. Now, you're not going to be anywhere near that at the beginning, but hopefully you're starting to see how an email list can be valuable. However, in order to build an email list, you first need to build an audience. So click the video on screen to learn how to do that.